Yo, what up? Are you on?
Yeah.
Are you in chat or no?
Huh?
Are you in chat?
Yeah, you're in the chat.
Invite me.
And in the game, don't want to be playing time. You get my dog, but
Alright, sounds good, bro.
Alright, bro.
Alright, peace.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage,
he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that one results in 35 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Gone. Set. Blue 90.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Got
throw here on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
What's going on right now?
And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
No, Jack, Patriot! Here we go now. Green 39, Green 39. Gone.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And they'll run it here. He will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go. 319.
To throw on 2nd down. Perry. Being chased out left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week. Another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
All right, that's okay.
Set now
Let's
to
get
kick
it
this
back.
one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Denver getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Bro, what is going
They got to
on?
him again.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a gain of 11, and it'll be third down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on second and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on third down.
To throw on third down, Perry. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big 30-yard play on third. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perry escaping the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off the bootleg. Perry, he'll buy some time right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Black 99 Philly, here we go.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
Here we go now. 319. 319. Leopard.
Operating from the gun. Perry. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And his kick is indeed good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And now out comes Houston. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Hot. Hot.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Leopard! Detroit! Detroit! Over!
To throw on 2nd down. Perry flushed out right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Detroit! Gone! Watch him now, Barney!
From the gun on 3rd down. Perry eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Set! 319! 319!
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 9 now from the 21. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. to Anderson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to drop this.
Oh my God, man. Fuck. Come on, how lucky.
23 yards on the play. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 31.
All right, here we go.
10th carry now for Anderson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific, because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. As his guys are in for 6. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
See if we can get this back.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perry He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds.
Wow. Yo.
This guy opposite of where you think you want to run to, the guy he using, and then he just take off and scream over there.
Especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Perry. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh my god, this shit's crazy. What the fuck is going on?
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
How you got that? It says who? Wait. You don't be down, nigga. Fuck don't you? Roll over. Nah. Yeah, hit to the hand for us. Come on, look at this.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Give me that.
And it's
Move.
intercepted. Picked off near the 44. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense has got to go out there on sudden change.
That's why he's complaining in chat.
To field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
Throwing on 1st down. Perry. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain.
Oh, come on, man. It was open. Why are you throwing a pick?
Picked off at the 18. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot.
And on the ground they go with the running back. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They run a draw here on second down, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 1st and 10, Perry. Now he steps away, and seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Of course, it's a holding penalty when I get a big run off. Nice.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue landing. Blue landing.
Operating from the gun, Perry. Wide open receiver complete. A huge play there for Denver. 57 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
To throw on 2nd down, Perry. Flush to his right, finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
We missed that running back early. Oh, try to boot it.
Perry. Flushed out right.
Oh, come on.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Field goal
Calling
again.
a gain of 5. And
Yeah,
that'll
you
bring
know
up
that's why
4th
they've been
down.
done tripping.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles
Where?
just tried to dump it underneath
That
there.
3rd down
Do you
play?
like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for
Watch
their
the run.
first possession of the second half.
Watch the run.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter.
We need to come back here. We need a touchdown if we get a turnover here.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now,
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Here we go. 3-19.
Come on, he's on his heels right now.
They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll
Hell
go
no.
deep, right sideline. So they took a shot there on third
Chuck
down.
and pray.
Didn't get it. Now it's 4.
What that to me?
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because
Come on, Ryan. Let's go, Ryan.
Completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Detroit!
On third down, Perry. He can run for it, and he will. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own, but let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
Oh my God, really?
Able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Gun! Set! Green, 39!
Back to throw here. He's got his man in the crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 17
Throws
on
it
the
into
pickup
double
there. The
coverage.
Texans also get a new set of
Fuck out
downs.
of here.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a
Still
quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Detroit!
Yeah.
Handoff comes to Anderson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
All right, here we go. Green, 39! Green, 39!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Now let's go. 3-19.
And they'll run it here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Detroit!
Are you? Wow. This game got it out from here right now. This is crazy. Bro, I knew he was going there.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an
come back, man. Stop throwing crazy shit.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perry. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone.
To throw on 3rd down. Perry escaping the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Detroit! Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39! Black 99 Philly, here we go! Hot.
Now this time he'll look to throw. A dump off to Anderson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8.
Alright, good headings here.
To throw on 2nd down. Perry. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On first down, Perry.
Man, see, my guys aren't catching shit, man. Come on, catch it.
Out, incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Broncos on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Off the play fake. Perry. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They go play action here on first down.
Bro, oh my God.
And now fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line able to keep leverage, able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They work again from the 38 outside.
Yeah, the short shit open early. You gotta throw that shit when you open, throw it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Perry, flush to his right. And an alley to run. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Looking to throw. Perry. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while.
On that play, too,
never pull their starting quarterback.
You gotta keep what's name. You gotta keep that tight end and that dude out. So you pull that dude down.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Look at this shit, man. I can't do anything.
The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on down's the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long, no matter what they've done on
I got a bye week next.
Time
to regroup.
Giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
Yeah, man. Go ahead. Get somebody on down.
Just leaving at like 6:50. Yeah. Yeah. I will. Okay, bye.
Right back to him on the first down.
Yeah, I almost got man. I told you I had 60 points in the middle of the third. Like, this is my last quarter. I had to slow down a little for 50 points. It's like 60-14.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because
they let him get like 3 touchdowns in order for him not to quit.
Forcing the secondary guys to
And
make a
then
lot
at the end of the third quarter, he had scored 2 of them. I was like, man, shit, you gonna quit? Maybe you gonna quit the season. He kept playing shit.
Trying to make it a double spotlight,
Rob
wasn't
that
he?
nigga.
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get
All
in
it
for
took
the
was
second
2
score
touchdowns.
there. Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
He'll get it up the middle.
This is
His way into the end zone.
breaking every single tackle. I think this is just the momentum.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Texans will
35-6.
Man, fuck that score,
Wentz with the
man.
extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
My bad. Fuck that game.
The
Boot
kickoff
and
unit is
time.
out
Get
on the
somebody
field,
else
and they
over
will
here.
send this one away.
That guy's special.
And coming out now, the Broncos. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Runs over him. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Nice.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
That's great. My running back's
While the
hurt.
training
That's
staff
great.
works on him,
Nice.
We'll step aside and be
Sit
right
them
back.
motherfuckers.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Huh?
You able to sit him?
Yeah.
Here we go now.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Looking to throw on second down. Perry. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. Back to throw. Perry. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And some room to maneuver.
Look at that, Booney. Look at that move.
A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hated that it happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field
Put a drive together there. Yeah, look, it happened to be a score. That's crazy.
And now out comes Houston. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout.
I wasn't even in the right mindset to play either. I was going to ask him to play tomorrow, but I asked him and he said he's not going to be on tomorrow, so I actually logged off, and then he asked me to play, so.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Anyway, not making excuses. That's 2 weeks in a row. I got a rebound after the bye week, bro. It's not good. Not good. Yeah. I think I play the new Raiders. I think I play the new Raiders guy.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good game there on first down. Keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop?
Well, how are you going to step out of bounds, bro, really?
How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all total. And the Broncos are going to get it at the 20. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
Why is he in the game?
Who cares?
Come on, man.
Something some other time, but some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Man open right side. It's Rodgers, and he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. And now, before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Perry. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. On 1st and 10, Perry. Now a desperation throw deep, and this is caught inside the 5. That one goes for 36 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Stepping up, and he will score.
If only I played like this all fucking game. Two drives, two touchdowns, man. If only I played like this.
Well, nothing changes there with that final touchdown, but it did beat the buzzer nonetheless.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for two. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Man,
No good. Off the crossbar, and it comes back. A very poor effort from PAT distance. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I gotta play better after the bye.
Short kick. This will be taken by one of the other.
Trying to make the playoffs. We gotta have 2 OVO members in the playoffs, bro.
Drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it.
Yo, I'm gonna get off and watch some TV though. I'll talk to you tomorrow though, or whenever I can, whenever I get